welcome back. I think this is the first official video of 2025, which is crazy because I'm filming this in 2024 and I've just not really absorbed the fact that we are starting a new year soon, which is crazy. I didn't even know tomorrow's New Year's Eve. When you have little kids, you're not staying up till midnight celebrating, okay? You're like in bed by 10. It is the gloomiest day today, which I feel like is a sign that we need to head down for some sunshine. We're actually planning a trip, which you'll probably see by the title of this vlog. We are going to Florida for a little bit, get some sunshine, some vitamin D. I always feel like I get, seasonal depression this time of year. December is literally the darkest, gloomiest month. Like besides Christmas, I'm not about this time of year. It just feels like it sucks my soul and energy, and I'm just like not wanting to go outside. It affects my mood. I'm really like more of a sunshine beach girl than a winter wonderland girl, Like I said, besides Christmas, I'm over this. Speaking of travel, I'm gonna be doing my makeup, and one thing I always do when I'm packing is I'll do my makeup, and as I'm doing my makeup, I will put aside all the products I use. This is a great hack so you don't actually forget something important like your setting powder or like a brush that you always use. I put it in a separate container, and even though I know I'm still gonna be using it leading up to when we leave on this trip, it's already together in its own container. So I don't know if I'm gonna bring this one or I have like a travel one here, but either way, I'm just gonna keep all my everyday makeup together, and I'm not bringing a lot. I'm actually a really good packer. I pack really efficiently, and now having 2 kids, I feel like I'm even better of a packer. Long story short, I went backpacking in Australia like 10 years ago, and I brought everything but the kitchen sink. No, I brought the kitchen sink too. It was kind of embarrassing how many things I brought, and then I realized like as I was there, because I was there for almost 2 years, I slowly was just getting rid of stuff. I even gave away my luggage and I just went for like a backpack style. Like that's how much stuff I brought, and I realized I don't need all this stuff. So when it comes to traveling and packing, I am like, only if I really need it am I bringing it. I just gotta brag. I'm a good packer, guys. I'm good. So if I'm bringing it, it's because I need it. I also really like this case because it has a spot for your brushes and your makeup. Oh, there's random stuff in here. Anyways, I really like that. This is just like a good throw all. This is like all my makeup that I own, which isn't a lot. So we actually just had our friends stay over last night, and my girlfriend's on mat leave and she's super jealous that we're going down south for some of the winter. The plan is for them to come visit us, but the truth is I kind of like was joking to her, but it's a serious topic too. I was like, oh yeah, like she was just like, oh, it's so nice that you have like a flexible schedule. And yes, it like working for myself, having my own schedule, it's the best thing ever. This is like what I dreamed of as a little kid growing up. But I kind of joke like, yeah, but it comes with debilitating anxiety. And the truth is like, I just have so much anxiety leading up to anything that's changing my everyday routine. And this is where social media and the internet can just be a highlight reel and just seem like everything is perfect and someone has like no stresses. But the reality is I just get super anxious leading up to big changes, even though like I'm really excited to go down and like it's something that I wanted to do. Your mind doesn't care how much money you have, how much freedom you have, what job you have, like it does not care. It's something that I've just dealt with for really since my early 20s. And don't get me wrong, it is so much better than it was in my 20s. Like I don't even know how I lived. It was so bad. I feel like the last 10 years, it's been like my mission to learn why I feel the way I do, help build up my toolbox with my mental health, and like when I'm feeling down and stuff, have things that I can do. Because I think the hardest part is when you don't have a toolbox and you feel those feelings. It can feel so consuming and overwhelming and scary. Like the truth is like I am terrified sometimes of my mind, and I feel like a loss of control. I'm sure this will make sense to people who deal with mental health struggles. Oh, someone's coming up. Yes?
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. I'm just talking about my travel anxiety.
Oh.
That's great. That's great. My driver's license expired, and thanks, Matt. Number 1, get yourself a really supportive partner, because Matt is so understanding of how crazy my mind works and how even leading up to a trip, I'm still on the fence whether I'm going or not. But not even like booking accommodation and flights or spending all this money ahead of time will deter me from being like, I gotta go. If I really, when it comes down to it, if I'm like, I do not want to go, I will convince myself that I'm not going. So now being older, I know if I give into it, it makes it so much worse. And then it just makes my world smaller for next time I want to do things. It's like, I've now told my brain, this is dangerous, don't do it. It's on the fence if I like this bronzer. It's by Merit and I love Merit, but it's just like really, really creamy. I don't know, it just feels so fragile. like I'm gonna break it. So I'm trying it out, but it just feels so like wiggly inside. I don't know. So leading up to this trip in particular, I've been getting back into my mental wellness game. I've been journaling, meditating, going out for walks. I feel like since like it hit December, I just really haven't been leaving the house, and that really does affect my mental health, like not working out, not leaving the house. So I know it's like such a New Year's thing, but I'm like, I am taking care of my self-care game. I'm gonna do all these things. I'm just the type of person that my nervous system is so sensitive, and when I don't do these things, like I'm just not good to anyone. I'm not good to myself. I also deleted some apps from my phone. Like I am no longer doom scrolling. I don't need to check my email app. I am just being really more strict on what my relationship like is with my phone, and also just social media. Like because it's my job, I'm on it all the time. So it's like I'm on it for my job, but then I'm on it as a consumer, and I'm really in the phase where I want to post and share and connect with my community, but then like peace out. When you're a content creator and you consume content, it ends up being really overwhelming, just a lot for your nervous system. So I've just been like limiting myself to like an hour a day, which is I know is crazy. So I just feel like I have an addiction to my phone. I love this. I think it's called Chili by Say. I love this cream blush. It really gives you like that I was just out in the snow look. I also feel like I am constantly self-sabotaging or having like imposter syndrome. I feel like my mind tells myself that I'm not deserving of this life. All these things I want to do, I also self-sabotage them. Like it's not meant for me, I'm not worthy. And so this is where journaling has been really helpful for me, getting out of this mindset that, yeah, like I don't deserve these things, and like really everybody does. So it's like, why me? Why do I need to suffer? Why can't I have these things that I've worked really hard in my life to achieve? I feel like I constantly am afraid of committing to big trips and stuff because it is so hard for me to know how I'm gonna feel during that time. Never want to feel trapped, never want to feel like I have to do something I don't want to do. And I think that's part of the reason why I became an entrepreneur in the first place, is so I could have, my control freak mind knew if you want to be able to do what you want when you want, you need to work for yourself. And here we are. I really went for it. Yeah, it's frustrating because it's one of those things that people can't see, so they don't know that you're dealing with it. To be honest, a lot of people are carrying something that is invisible to other people in public. And so I think it's really important to be compassionate to others and realize like everybody is probably going through something, you just don't know or can't see it. Every time I've worked with a new healer or try something new, like it's slowly like I'm chipping away at this like iceberg of anxiety, and I'm learning new things. It's not like I'm in the same place that I was 10 years ago. I am a different person. I call it like I am Nikole 2.0, but I still have my struggles. And now I find my baseline is good, but when anything rocks the boat, like a trip or something big coming up, that is when I resort back to those like uncomfortable feelings. Saw something on Instagram lately, and it was saying that you can be both safe and uncomfortable at the same time, which I really liked that analogy, because I feel like a lot of times when we're uncomfortable, it's telling our brain that you are unsafe, you need to leave, you need to go back to safety. And that is just like our ego mind, like playing tricks on us and trying to do that like fight or flight kind of scenario. And the reality is like going on vacation with my family down to Florida is not dangerous. Maybe to some people, there are a lot of alligators. My anxious brain trying to control my life and sabotage my life and tell me that I should just stay and do nothing and be a homebody, because that's where safety is. So I wanted just to talk about this because I know I'm not alone. I know so many people deal with mental health, whether it's anxiety, depression. I mean, there's a list, never ending list. Just know you're not alone. There was a time and place that it was so debilitating to me. I couldn't go to bed or wake up without just pure panic in my bones. Like it was the most awful feeling ever. So if you're going through that, I just want you to know, like, keep working at it, finding new things. And even now in my mid-30s, I am constantly finding new strategies and tools to helping calm my mind and really take control of my mental health in a positive way. And it goes down to like your lifestyle too. Like I used to not realize that. I used to just think it was like, why does my brain think like this? But it has so much to do with your lifestyle, what you're eating, who you're hanging out with, the relationship you have with yourself. Meditating is huge. If you deal with any type of mental illness, I feel like meditation is a must. So today we are officially packing because we leave in like just over a week, which is crazy. So with 2 kids, you just want to be prepared as much as you can. And I don't want to leave it to last minute. I'm obsessed with this blurring setting powder and this poof. I've seen every beauty guru talk about this poof, different versions of it, but it is so brightening and blurring for the under eyes. So mamas, get yourself a poof and this powder. It's so good. I'll link it below. I always want to talk more about mental health and anxiety and stuff, but the issue is like, I also don't like bringing attention to it in my own life, but I think for the longest time, I used to just avoid it, and that's what would make it grow even more in my body and in my mind. It's like that whole, like, what we resist persists. And I also try not to make anxiety attached to me. Like, I don't say I have anxiety. I usually say I struggle with anxiety. It's not something I have, it's something that I experience. And just the language that I use around it really helps structure it different in my mind. This is the book I'm reading right now, which I feel like is a great New Year book, Atomic Habits. Every time I read this, it could be a couple pages before I go to bed. It is so motivating, and I'm always like, wow, it's a thinker, like in a good way. It just really puts things into perspective and so motivating. Love it. And then this is my journal. I've been back to journaling. It is so healing and therapeutic, and it's free. Well, like, get yourself a notebook and a pen and journal. Get the thoughts out of your mind onto paper. It sounds like, I don't know, it feels like I'm in school, like Dear Diary, but it is so healing and it works, and I cannot recommend it enough. Okay, I'm gonna give Oakley some milk, BRB. I think the biggest thing is how embarrassing anxiety can be, especially if you have to change or cancel plans, or you feel like you're letting down other people. It's a lot of pressure on you, and you're dealing with something that you feel like you can't control. So I feel like that's the hardest thing for me. It's like, I can feel like shit, don't worry about me, but I don't want to ruin everybody else's experience, especially if it's a vacation that they've been looking forward to all year. I actually just bought this sweater. I don't know why I bought a sweater when we're going to the beach, but here we are. I'm in denial that we are going to the beach, apparently. I also have these pants. I have to get them taken in because it was either buy too small or buy too big. And so I went too big because I don't like tight fitting clothes. This is like very hydrating. It's a lip oil. I like it. It's not sticky at all. Okay, makeup is packed. Let's do clothes. This is everything that I have set aside so far to pack with me. I might even condense it a little bit more because I still have one more sweater to add. It's like a Disney sweater, and then probably some black leggings. And then I don't know if I'm gonna bring these pants that I'm wearing right now. I still feel like it's cool sometimes in January, so I don't wanna just do like tank tops and shorts. I have some sweaters here. These are kind of like my fancier stuff, although I am gonna be with 2 kids, so we're not gonna be doing a ton of date nights. I'm bringing one bathing suit. I kind of want to buy another one while I'm there. I have 3 pairs of pants so far. Or no, this is a skirt, casual pants, and these are just like cool gypsy pants. I don't know. They're really comfy. It could also work as pajamas. Workout clothes, definitely gonna be trying to move my body. I got some tank tops, a long dress, and like a bodysuit tank top thing. T-shirts, lots of shorts, a robe. This is like a really thin summer robe, and then some pajamas. I don't know yet if I'm bringing this straw, like, I don't know, it's like a beach purse. I feel like it's multi-purpose. Bought it last summer, didn't wear it yet. And then I'm just doing really simple hats. I love baseball hats, especially for just like walking, taking the kids for a walk. I have my Mickey one, so I might bring that too. We're still undecided if we're going to the park. Just 2 straw hats, which are essential for the beach. Packing cubes. This is my travel hack for everyone, whether you have kids or not. This is what you need to make packing and traveling so much easier and more organized. In many aspects of my life, I feel like a strong, independent woman. Like, I had both my babies without any drugs. Like, that is my Mount Everest. I always say that to Matt. Like, that is my Mount Everest. I am so proud of myself. I did that. Yeah, when it comes to like silly things for me, like going on a plane or traveling, I get like, I crumble. It's like, ooh, it's like my kryptonite, and I hate that. And there's like more backstory to it and stuff. But basically, I've just been on a journey to getting back to enjoying travel and being away from home, and just really stepping into that and not being so concerned about, you know, having to be in control of everything all the time in order to feel safe. Done. Okay, it's a few days later and we're gonna finish up packing today, but first I wanna have some lunch. I've been really good at meal prepping, getting back into just eating more protein, veggies, fiber, and just really taking care of myself. And when it comes to being away from home, I'm definitely thinking about what I'm gonna be eating and making sure I'm sticking to my wellness habits even when I'm away from home. That's definitely a huge thing, not only for my physical health, but my mental health. It's so easy when you're traveling just to eat a lot of convenience, takeout foods that, you know, may be delicious in the moment, but they're not gonna make you feel your best. You know, short term it's okay, but because we're going for a long time, I really want to make sure that I am eating for the way I want to feel. I believe that food makes a big impact on my mental health, and so it's really important to me that I'm making sure to nourish my body even when I'm away from home. And like even when we're at our Airbnb, I'm gonna be meal prepping and making a lot of meals from home. And even if we're leaving the house, like I'll pack some stuff to go so we're not always eating out. Although I am a foodie and I definitely love a good restaurant. One thing I do is I actually bring my supplements and vitamins with me on the go. That way I can stick to my health habits even when I'm away from home, because that's like the first thing that slips, is those habits that you do at home that make you feel your best. It's so easy just to not do them because it's just like, oh, one more thing to think about. But if I prep ahead of time and I pack it with me, I know I'm gonna take it even when I'm away from home. So like you guys know, I don't drink coffee, so I always bring my herbal coffee and my collagen. I love just to add in some quick protein into my morning drink. So I'm definitely gonna be bringing those with me. And then for vitamins, I've been taking the Ritual Essential Postnatal Multivitamin. I love this. I've been taking this since after I had Oakley, and I cannot recommend it enough if you've just had a baby and you are breastfeeding, especially if you're breastfeeding. Did you know your body actually needs more nutrients postpartum than pregnancy? When I heard that, I was like, actually, I'm not shocked, because the demands on your body, just healing and breastfeeding, like I am way hungrier breastfeeding than I was pregnant. So I love that Ritual has all the essential vitamins and minerals that you need to help heal your body and feel your best postpartum, because mentally, physically, your body is it just went through a lot and it's still going through a lot, and now you have a little baby to take care of as well. I take 2 capsules every single day with or without food. It has a delayed release capsule, so it's actually gentle on the stomach if you get like nauseous after you take vitamins. And what's really cool is they actually have options. You can pick from lemon or mint essence, and it's a little tab in here that actually flavors the capsules. So when you take it, I have the mint one, it feels like you just took like a little mint or something. It's actually refreshing and it's enjoyable to take. It makes me want to take my multi, especially after a meal. I just find it's like a little mint, but I know I'm getting the nutrients that my body needs. I love that they're formulated with clean, high quality ingredients that are actually traceable. You can find where everything is sourced. They're also vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free, and free of major allergens. They mix oily and dry ingredients all in one, so it's less capsules that you need to take to get all the nutrients that you need in your day. They're also on a subscription, so they just get delivered automatically to your door on a monthly basis, so you don't even have to think about it. You don't have to worry about running out. When it comes to vitamins and supplements, I am so picky with what I put in my body. I want to make sure I know where it's coming from, what's in it, and I love that they also have third-party testing for heavy metals, which is so important. I feel like so many brands now are popping up with heavy metals, and I'm getting messages from you guys like all the time. So I love seeing that from brands like Ritual, that they are double testing to make sure that they don't have that in it. Use my link below and my code HealthNut30 to get 30% off your first order with Ritual. They have something for everyone. They have a prenatal, a postnatal multivitamin. They also have probiotics and even just an essentials multivitamin for men and women. So check the link below and find what works for you and what you need in your stage of life. I just switched this to a bowl because I wanted the dressing all nice and mixed, but I'm gonna eat this and then we'll go pack up the kids' clothes, because that's like, I gotta figure out Sage's summer clothes. Like everything's been packed away for the winter. So I gotta organize that and see what fits and what doesn't fit. So hopefully things fit and we don't have to buy new summer clothes in the middle of winter, you know? Sage is trying on all her. Yes. Wow, is that one good?
This is why you can't swim this in the pool.
You can swim. You know what? That one's like swim material. You can swim in it. Okay, so I just laid out everything on our bed for Sage. Yeah, open those. So I got both the kids packing cubes because their stuff is just bigger and it doesn't fit in. Like I used to have this like little sock organizer thing. I'll put a photo of it here. So I got Sage pink, Oakley cream, because the green ones would come too late. So we're gonna fit all of these into the pink ones. You gonna help?
Yep.
Where are we going?
Florida.
What's in Florida?
Beach.
Yeah. Do you remember what else?
And water.
Yeah.
Crocodiles can live there. It will go in the crocodiles. You will be sad.
Basically just went through all of her old summer stuff to see what fits, because like if we don't have to buy new stuff, great. Some of it is a little tight, but she tried on a lot of it and it seems to fit, so we'll definitely use it. This is a different set than Mommy has, so let's see how many we have. There's smaller ones. Fill up the big ones first. I am bringing a lot of sweaters and leggings because we are going in January, and we've been there before in January, and it can actually be quite cold. And also when you're inside, there's a lot of AC, so you don't want to just bring t-shirts and shorts because you will get cold, especially for little ones. In here first, let's put our sweaters. Okay, let's do sweaters first, and then we'll do matching pants after. Yeah, I gotta click it after. Oh, I can fit a lot in here. Ooh, your new pink sweater. Put this sweater in here too, a little cardigan. And
all fit.
You don't think so? I don't know. Might. Okay, so you're gonna have one jacket for the car, and then we're gonna put the other two jackets. This is just like a light zip up.
I like cookies.
It might be over packing the sweaters, but.
That's okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're such a good packer. This is actually really big, so we'll just get them in the packing cubes and see if we can consolidate a little bit.
Oh.
Want to put that on the ground?
Yeah,
Okay.
for Florida.
For Florida, okay.
I'm
going to use
my
this
lap.
little one for your underwear,
I'm going to hold
pajamas,
this on my lap.
and your socks.
I'm just going to put this on my lap.
Okay. Put your bathing suits in this too. Lots of bathing suits because we're going to be swimming a lot, right? Do you want this hat too? Do you think we need this? Okay.
That's a lot.
Okay.
Put it next. We bring it for shoulder.
Dresses, t-shirts.
Okay.
This needs to get washed. Yeah, maybe we'll wash that.
Mama, put
Okay.
this on the floor.
Sage is done. High five, Sage. You're packed. Obviously, I have to get like her sleeping. Oh, no, you don't use a sleep sack. Your pillow, a stuffy, probably a blanket, and white noise machine. What else do you sleep with? And like all the food stuff. Some toys.
Yeah.
These kids, they need too many things. Hey, Matt's checking to see if the shorts fit Oakley. Oh my goodness. Look at those little board shorts. You gonna go surfing? Okay, I got everything laid out for Oakley now. So once again, I have it in piles. I don't know if I have too many sweaters. I am bringing some hand-me-downs of Sage's. These are like short denim overalls and some of her old jammies, which is great. We're gonna need more socks. These are the ones I could find right now. And then definitely more bibs because he drools like a maniac. Once again, I don't know if I'm bringing too many long pants. He doesn't really have a ton of shorts. Yeah, let me know. What do you think? I know car rides and AC is gonna be cold, and this is like everything that fits him right now, and I don't want it to go to waste while we're not here, you know? And he's officially walking now. I mean, he's not walking all the time, but he knows how to walk, so I feel like he definitely needs to bring some shoes. And these were Sage's old sandals when we were in Florida. And then we have his packing cubes. We have 2 jackets. I actually just bought this one. And then I got some like swaddle blankets, but I just use them for blankets. He's got his swimwear, t-shirt, and a sleep sack. I'm gonna do 2 sleep sacks, and then also I want just some long like legging, kind of like the ribbed thinner pants, because these are a little bit heavier pants. So probably have too many sweaters, but that's okay. Okay, we'll put the overalls in this one.
I'm not free.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Next one.
That's not for real.
Bathing suits in here.
Is that
Nice.
Florida Sage, so you can swim.
Socks.
have to stay in the now like
You don't want to put the shoes?
Okay, Oakley is packed. I do have to pack his sleep stuff as well, like white noise machine, diapers, which I'm just gonna bring some, and then we'll buy some there because they just take up a lot of space. And then obviously we need like his toiletries. This pack comes with extra little bags, so I'll probably use some for bum cream, lotion, bubble bath, stuff like that. But I'm only bringing small ones because when we get there, we can buy larger versions. Matt wants to do a test run to see if we can get all the kids' stuff in the large luggage.
oh, this is can't fit.
Okay, I don't know, we might be overpacking. Okay, so we were actually able to fit half the suitcase for Oakley, half for Sage, and some of these clothes are going in their overnight bag for like the drive down. So we're gonna still have room, which is really nice.
Hey,
Okay, I'm gonna end the vlog here. Yes?
count.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. I thought it was 4 packing cubes. Okay, I'm gonna have to find that one. I'm gonna say bye to the vlog. Wish us luck on this road trip. Let me know if you want me to vlog the chaos that will happen for sure. Don't forget to check out my link below. Use my code HealthNut30 to save 30% off your first order with Ritual. I'll have everything down below and the exact ones that I take from them. And I gotta go. This girl's crazy. This girl's crazy. Anyways, I'm feeling good. I feel like we got a lot packed this week, and I basically just need to like figure out their overnight bags and like the food and the snacks and stuff. So maybe I'll share some of that on social media. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Don't forget to subscribe and wish us luck because it's gonna be a crazy adventure.